How can you be confident that God will take care of you when you see so much suffering in the world? You know, we're suffering today mostly from fake news. How do I know the news is fake? It's all negative. It's all bad. That cannot be true. You know, if the news would at least be 50-50, good news, bad news, balanced, I would buy it, even though it's not true. The world is 80% good and 20% bad. Most people are good and getting better. So the news that reports only negative stuff, it's obviously false. Not the individual event, the impression that it gives. The message of all the bad news is that the world is bad, and that is so not true. So, what's our default position? The world is good with bad things happening, or the world is bad and some good things happen once in a while? The world is good. The pain, the bad, that's the exception. Even the bad is not the way it's portrayed. God is a creator. Creation is a positive thing. If God creates the world, He is the creator, not the destroyer. Everything God does is creative. In some way, sometimes mysteriously, anything that comes from God is helpful and creative, even though we don't see it immediately. So how do we trust God that He will do the right thing by me? That's all He does. God creates constantly, and the creation gets better because that's God's goal. So I think the key is we're suffering from this horrible guilt complex. Good things will happen to me only if I deserve it. How do I know I deserve it? So I'm totally insecure. I'm racked with anxiety because I don't know if I deserved to get the goods that I'm hoping for. That's wrong. God gives before we deserve. He created the world before we existed. God will do what's good for you because that's what He does, not because you deserve it. So relax. So far, everything you've gotten was for free. You'll continue to get because He's a creator, a giver, and He's generous. The pain in the world, in some mysterious way, that's also generous. That's also productive, constructive, creative. So we can be confident that God will do what's best for me, not because I need to deserve it, but because I don't need to deserve it. It's coming from God's generosity, and that's the way He does. He creates.